Hey folks, and welcome back to Writer's Bone. I'm Daniel Ford.
I'm Sean Tuohy.
And welcome to the second installment of Dan and Sean Watch TV.
And this time, it's Batman edition.
Yeah.
We're doing Batman the Animated Series. Actually, we're picking one of the best made episodes from that whole run. Season 4, Episode 12, Over the Edge, May 23rd, 1998. Written by Paul Dini. Paul Dini, if you don't know...
He wrote a lot of these, actually.
He wrote a lot. He wrote a lot of great episodes, but what he's most known for is creating Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Joker's sidekick. So if you...
Very underrated character.
She is. She's a lot
Very underrated.
I loved her. If you see her, there's a great scene of her in Joker, the comic just called Joker. It's kind of like Earth 1. Where it just shows, there's a quick glance of looking through a door, and it's Harley, and she's smoking, and also holding like a gin or something in her, like a drink in one hand, and Joker's wrapped around her waist crying, and you feel like behind, it was this great glimpse of their private lives.
Right.
But back to the episode, Over the Edge is a great episode from a great television show. I mean, Batman...
Fantastic television show.
If it wasn't for... I mean, this show was so adult. I don't think you'll ever see another cartoon, another kids' cartoon.
Yep.
That so is Batman. This is the definition of Batman.
Right.
Kevin, the guy who does the voice, Kevin... I want to say Kevin Hart, but it's Kevin...
No, I don't think it's Kevin.
No, how do I always forget this? It's always my fault. No, it's Kevin Conroy.
Yes.
Who went to Juilliard. He's done the voice of Batman more than anyone else ever. This episode also features Tara Strong, who does the voice of Harley Quinn and Batgirl. I'm sorry, not Harley Quinn, Batgirl. You may know her. She was on Powerpuff Girls. I think she pretty much does every voice.
Kevin Conroy. You were correct.
Kevin Conroy. Yeah.
Great music.
Great
old school animation.
Yeah, dark.
Very
Bruce
dark.
Timm is the animator on this.
Yeah.
It's so dark and gritty.
And everything's kind of... All the characters are kind of... Well, except for the female characters. But all the men are very blocky.
Yeah.
Like, in appearance. Kind of like Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Very kind of like square. Big chest. Yep.
Yeah. It's very 40s.
Right.
And it's
very much
it's
40s.
Noir. And it is the definition of Batman. So if you guys want to watch along with us, you can go on to Amazon Prime and go to Season 4, Episode 12, Over the Edge. And you can start watching with us. And we're going to do the auto commentary to this. So go ahead, Dan.
Are we going to get sued for this? Probably, right? It's fine.
Right.
Who cares? What are they going to take? My student loans?
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
I'll fake my death again?
Again.
Again. I love that great over. I love this. When I got home from school and we watched,
Best
WB
part.
was still a network.
Yep.
And you see that, look at that music.
Fade out.
And
it's
look
got
at
the
that.
music from the movie.
And this opening was the original, is what they offered to the network.
Yeah.
So they brought this over to the network and showed it to them.
Very well done. There's nothing better than a show with like a good opening sequence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this. This is just an episode.
Yep.
They're robbing
It
a
really
bank.
is, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of shadows.
Yeah. A really
the
cool
Batcave.
limousine version of the Batmobile.
I almost bought that. They have it next door at Outer Limits, a comic book shop.
I don't know why you haven't already, Sean. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I have a girlfriend. Look at the shadows
Which
and
is
the eyes.
surprising, actually.
Yeah, the
for
eyes
both of
are
us.
so
Yeah.
animated here. This is how so much is done through the eyes in this show.
And it's done like you would think that it's done in like a campy like when was that, the 70s?
60s.
The 1960s.
3 seasons. It went from 66 to 60. Yeah, like 68, 69.
Right. But it's not boom pow.
No,
There's definitely like a real heart behind it.
No, this came after
Gritty too.
very gritty. This is after one of my. Look at this opening. Look,
Yeah.
Batman and Robin are being shot at
Right.
in the Batcave, and it's Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
And he calls him Bruce Wayne. He calls him Bruce Wayne. Not...
Robin, unfortunately, does not die during the sequence.
No, this... At least... yeah.
Nobody dies, by the way, in comics at this point. Community
No.
just did an episode where they're G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
And they make fun of the fact, like, oh, G.I. Joe hasn't killed anyone ever.
No, and they never... Look, they just threw a grenade. I didn't know police officers were allowed to carry a grenade.
Probably not, no.
Look at that. And they're running towards the Bat...
Jim Gordon's a little trimmer than he is in the earlier seasons of this show.
What I like about... they destroy... And look how... This is like... You're thinking, did I miss the first half of an episode? Right. This is just slam bang, and I love it because Paul Dini literally grabs you and just starts punching you in the stomach with this.
Yeah, old school Batman costume.
Yeah,
like
it's just
gray, simple.
No body armor.
Nope, no body armor.
Because, he doesn't need it.
No.
I
I've never liked the body armor, to be honest with you.
No, because that's not Batman. Batman, but you have to do it in the movies.
Yep.
As they run through the Batcave, this show came after Batman and Batman Returns.
Yeah. Batman Returns ages very well, I might add.
Batman, the first one does not.
No, but the second
80s.
one does.
Yeah.
The second one does a lot better.
I love that. I mean, it's just these moments because he writes.
Yeah. No, I got you, Robin.
I love this because Paul Dini said this is how Batman would die.
Right. Yep.
They take a shot at Batman and Alfred stops him. And Bullock, I just love Bullock's line and he's like, "Watch it, Jeeves," and he shoves him. Only Bullock, I love that character.
Yeah. There's kind of a Bullock in Batman Begins. I don't remember what his name is, but similar character.
They don't keep him.
He's more evil in the.
Yeah, and I like Bullock.
He kind of provides a good balance between Commissioner Gordon and.
Because he's a good cop.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't have.
He's also a douche.
He is. That's Robert Castles, I believe. So they're on the Bat boat now, and I had
he had a lot of time. I did too. I was just going to say
because
that.
it's such
cool.
It's such an action-packed show, and as a kid, you've never seen anything like this.
Great beard with the guy, the one cop there.
Good job, Officer beard. Muhammad.
Yeah.
This show, there's nothing like it growing up.
Do police officers have bazookas like that?
No, it is actually very. It makes.
I'm sorry. Is Robin like 5 years old?
He's like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
and that's the only thing. You can't have Robin be you can have him be 16 max, but if you have him be an adult, it will never work.
Wow, is that a mullet on Nightwing?
Yeah, Nightwing has a mullet. That is Dick Grayson.
Wow, look at that. That is a flowing mullet.
Yeah, he really
good for him. I was always intrigued by the character of Nightwing.
I didn't know enough about him.
Me either.
Yeah, I do like his relationship.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. So Nightwing, now we're having a flashback as Batman explains why they're chasing him. Scarecrow has seized control of City Hall. I just love Scarecrow. He has a noose around his neck, and he's just dark. So Batman and Scarecrow are fighting on the roof. And it's Batman versus some of and he has got
more henchmen.
More henchmen.
Love henchmen.
Batman,
as I said in the Justified Fire in the Hole, love henchmen.
I do too. Batgirl, Barbara Gordon,
upright at the moment, not shot in the.
No. This is before she becomes Oracle, and but in this universe, she takes her father's job.
Right. Yeah.
So Batgirl is sneaking up now on Scarecrow, and I love her outfit in this.
Yeah, it's old school.
It is. It is old school. It's a retro '60s.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. I like that trick there. He put his coat on you would think as a crime fighter she would be a little better.
I watched this show religiously as a kid, and when Scarecrow came up in Batman Begins, I'm like, Scarecrow. I've never heard of that guy before.
Jesus. All right, so now we have Bullock racing up to the scene with Commissioner Gordon, and Batgirl's just been flung off. Flung off the roof,
and then ran over by her own. Yeah,
it's in the backseat. So you see her slam in.
That's cool. That's a cool shot for an animated show.
Oh my god! Yeah.
And Robin's like, "Oh no!
What happened?" Okay, so Gordon is now holding Batgirl.
Well, what's left of her?
And then she says, "Dad."
Oh no!
Oh! Look at the pain on his face.
Crap. He's so pissed.
And she's dead.
Is she really dead?
Yeah. They killed her.
Wow.
And he's holding his dead daughter in his arms.
Batman's like, well, what are you going to do?
Batman comes onto the scene and he's just like, I'm really sorry. Her life insurance is really high. It's in your name. Oh, look at the pain. The friendship is so strong in this show.
Yeah.
He's crying.
Well, not anymore, Jim. Oh, Bullock.
As far as you go, murderer.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Look at that Bullock.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you're looking at this, and you kill off Batgirl. Bullock is being more hardcore than ever.
He's being an actual good cop.
Yeah, well, he is a good cop, but he always lets Batman get away. Robin,
I'm saved by the 5-year-old Robin.
Yeah.
Batman's like, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, God, I can't believe the kid's helping me.
Yeah.
Every cop in Gotham cannot shoot for a damn.
No.
They miss a guy who's 6'5" with a giant chest running away with no coverage.
Yeah. Wearing tights. That's it. Nobody, as we pointed out, no body armor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
It's raining. Gordon covers his dead daughter's body with his jacket. It begins to rain, and Gordon knows. He's like, don't even waste time saying SWAT. He's gone. And oh, look at that. He's after him now.
Yep. This is great.
Yeah.
This is like
this is so cinematic. This is operatic. It's
really
so
is.
epic. And look, and now you have Bruce Wayne.
He's so effed up.
Well, watch this. This is my favorite. The way he answers the phone.
What did I do?
Oh no!
Fool, I allowed you to run wild on your private crusade.
There's always a computer.
But here's what I love is Gordon's now talking to Bruce Wayne on the phone, and he tells him to drop the act, and he spends. Look, his voice changes. He goes from Bruce Wayne automatically back to Batman because he's Batman.
Yeah.
And he's pleading with him. I'm sorry. What I love is that we see how vicious Gordon is in this episode because he has been keeping tabs on them. He knows everything about them, and he's always had the power to do this, but he's never done it. But he's we know that he's been planning this for years, just in case Batman ever got too out of control. He would do this, and it just shows how vicious the character is.
By the way, Wayne Manor is like on a mountaintop somewhere.
On
like
a
Mount
cliff.
Olympia.
Yeah.
Oh,
that can't be
Alfred.
that can't be structurally safe.
No.
Especially if you have a cave beneath it. I mean, they have to have a really good contractor.
I love how Alfred's a dick in this show.
He's such a jerk.
It
was not like I was going to say Jew. He's such a Jew. Yeah, he's a jerk.
But like we referenced this scene in our sidekick post where he's like, "Oh, I drew you best, sir," and like Bruce Wayne goes over and like, "What the hell, Alfred?" And he holds up a picture. "Oh, this is what I meant, sir. I drew you a bath." Such a dick. He's always got a line for something. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
SWAT team is raiding the. Look at that! I love that shot.
Yeah.
Now we're back to Batman and Nightwing.
Who's the most screwed up superhero? Is it Batman? Like psychologically?
You're kidding. No, he's right.
I mean, Robin's maybe the most confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably the Punisher. Frank Castle's pretty fucked up.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I
like
Reed
that one.
Richards is fucked up because his best.
Gumby?
No, because his family, like his wife, his brother-in-law, and his best friend are all now ruined because of him.
True.
Think imagine how much guilt you would have. Nightwing is going back to his apartment.
Yeah, I gave you superpowers. What a drag.
No, but like his friend now is a freak of nature. His friend, his wife could die at any moment. He hates the powers that she has.
And it sucks because the Thing has to wear pants. Wouldn't that get constraining if you're the Thing and you got to wear pants?
It would be. It would be very difficult.
Why do I need to wear pants? I'm a rock. I can't get over this mullet from Nightwing.
Yeah,
like
he really thought this was a good idea. If you're fighting,
like even in the '90s, this is too much. This is too much mullet.
This is 1998. The mullet was dying. The mullet's never been good.
No, but like Uncle Jesse, like everyone in Full House had a mullet at one point.
Yeah,
it was one socially.
I'm really happy my parents never gave me the mullet.
Me too. Then again, they did give me the bowl cut. So
I had the bowl cut for years. I still have the bowl cut now. At 26.
No, you don't.
Not as bad. It's bullish. All right, so Nightwing's just been arrested. Jason Todd and Batman are underground.
Yeah, he kind of admits, yeah, maybe it's my fault.
It is.
Yeah.
But I think that's something he realizes.
Yeah.
Give yourself up. No one will blame you for what happened.
But this is the only way Batman. This is hurt Batman the most. Is is taking the city away from him. Now people call him a murderer.
Yeah.
His identity's out there. His friends, Robin, Nightwing, Barbara, and Commissioner Gordon are all gone or against him.
No. And while I feel for
realize how bad this makes us look. Yes, Batman has helped the city.
I like how the mayor's like,
Listen, but you can't like go after him. Yeah. You're a crazy man.
Now that everyone knows you're gone.
True.
Yeah.
The DA's office wants a full investigation. They want you to step down.
That's not going to go well for Batman.
No. And I love this
taking Jim Gordon off the leash.
Yeah. And I love this here, the talk show. They have a talk show. We now know the world knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
I love the talk.
And then look, you have this. Harley Quinn,
greatest talk show ever. Like no one's putting these people on TV.
No. But here's the thing, though. I love it. What would you do if you're a criminal? Batman has beat you up, put you in jail, and you find out he's a billionaire. You're going to sue him. They have the Mad Hatter.
This guy's like, this is my life right here.
Yeah, this is my life.
I went to journalism school. I deserve this.
But I love it. They're just like, okay, we could care less. We could care less about Batman beforehand. Right. We just want him dead. We want him alive so we can make that money. Because Batman with a capital billions.
The Riddler wearing the tightest.
Yeah.
That's tighter than the spandex that Jim Carrey wore. I'm sorry, is that Johnny Cochran?
That was Johnny Cochran knockoff.
Oh my god, it's amazing. That was so 90s, that whole scene.
Oh yeah.
He had the talk show. Johnny Cochran. Probably got those guys off too.
In more ways than one.
Heyo. Yeah, he's going alone. You know what Bullock reminds me of? The guy who was in The Wire. The lieutenant there, the big guy.
Oh, Ed something.
I don't know who it was.
Burns.
Yeah.
Oh, look, now he goes to Arkham Asylum, and in the shadows, this looming character. Who could it be?
Oh, God. That's not good. It's Two-Face, right? Isn't it Two-Face?
No, it's our good old friend Bane.
Really?
Yeah. Because Bane's
it's been a long
really
time since I've seen this.
Yeah, Bane's the only one.
Why would he go after Bane?
Why would he get Bane? Because Bane's the only one who could stop him. Because Bane physically could take on Batman. Because they're both on the same level, and also mentally to a certain extent.
By the way, this is the most sexist funeral ever. There's one chick in that funeral.
Yeah, the rest are all men.
And by the way, there's no one around.
She had no friends.
Oh, they're just trying to draw him out?
Yeah, so they know he'll come.
So you're pissed about Batman, whatever, but you'll use your dead daughter as bait?
Yeah. Well, because he knows Batman so well that he knows that Gordon knows that Batman
knows Batman's not dumb enough to fall for it.
No, he knows that Batman will do it. He can get into Batman's psyche that he knows how to draw him out.
But you're using your dead daughter as bait.
Yeah, but that shows how determined he is. At this point,
that shows he screwed up.
Yeah,
yeah.
Your only daughter's dead. Your wife is long gone, and then you have nothing else to live for. And the only thing is to end this man. And so, boom, door kicks open, and the giant himself, the behemoth, Bane. There he is. Bane just entered.
Not very well drawn. Nice white beater. Hey, this is the guy from the comic book store.
Yeah.
Minus the jean shorts.
And minus the imposing strength. Minus his weird black son. No one else found that weird that this guy, the two look nothing alike. It was a white guy and his black son. No one else found that weird.
I think he just found a kid on the sidewalk.
He looks like a kidnapper.
Can you come in here just so I can buy some superhero cards?
No, he looked at like, hey, do you have you want to hang out for a little bit? You want some candy?
Not good.
That's what he looked like. Oh, that's such a great line. What do you expect from a killer of children?
Yeah.
Batman gasses Bane in the
face.
Him. Yeah, maced him. Would you be surprised? He has surprised Batman didn't pull out a date rape drug. Well, check. This is
awesome. My god, that's amazing.
Batman catches falling rocks into his cape and starts beating him prison style. Starts beating Bane prison style with rocks.
So great.
It's almost like a sock full of soap.
He caught it out of midair.
Yeah.
Giant rocks. No big deal. I'll just catch him in my cape. You remember the episodes with Ra's al Ghul when he was in the desert? And he only had the cowl?
Yeah.
And no shirt, no cape, just the cowl.
They keep it from the Denny O'Neil years when they did Venom. Because there's a great run where Batman goes to a desert island.
Yeah. Now he's
Bane. Yeah, Bane's got Batman on the ropes. He tosses him onto a helipad.
But now Bane's not going to give himself up, so then Gordon's going to need Bane, right?
Well, look at this. I love this. Gordon's there with a gun. Next to him is the bat signal. The thing that brought them together. That was the source, the core of the friendship.
Right. Lives are runaway in armor, surrounded by the monsters he's created. Poetic, but no.
Yep, there it is.
And Bane does a double cross on him.
You make a deal with the devil gets you.
Yeah.
Dumb. We had a deal.
I love it. He's just on it. He's just like, listen, we had a deal. I didn't like it. Fuck you. Gordon's hanging off the ledge now of the building after Bane kicks him.
Like right now, wouldn't you just let go of your daughter? Like,
yeah, nothing. No,
he's still got to avenge.
Yeah, I think at this point he's coming clear because he was in shock this whole time.
Right
now, he's coming clear, realizing the mistakes I've made.
Okay.
Batman comes, kicks Bane into the the Batman.
I love when the bat signal gets destroyed.
Yeah, it smashes it.
Yeah.
Again, Bane's got Batman in chokehold.
You first.
Yeah, great.
Oh, he cuts the venom.
Great classic, like, superhero line.
Yeah, you first. He shocks Bane with the bat signal.
I can't say that's going to feel good.
No.
And he passes out in the back signal. Which, by the way, is like on fire because it's so hot.
Yeah,
it's
and
been
it's
on
covered
for a while.
in glass.
Yeah.
Batman helps Gordon. Gordon right now has a choice. He's like, I can fall to my death. Or, no, he lets Batman help him out. Bane is coming back up. You think he's dead, like the classic villain.
I'm sure. Oh, and now he's...
Oh, look at that. He grabs the bat signal, throws it, and then dies. He literally throws it in his dying breath. Now watch this.
Yeah.
Bam! Right into them.
Over the edge.
Over the edge. And then...
Oh,
no.
Oh,
it's a dream.
No.
Batgirl's alive. She was having a nightmare. She's in the Batcave. Who undressed her if they're all men? Holy shit.
She's
realized
like
that Batman's a pervert.
Oh, so 90s. That was the 90s.
Yeah.
That's
it's a bit of a cop-out. It is a cop-out.
I forgot about this part. Damn it.
Your deepest fear brought to life by the scarecrow.
My deepest fear is that I was knocked out and now my clothes are chained.
Yeah.
And there's a 13-year-old boy here. Is anyone else?
He's like 6. He's like 2 feet tall. Actually, Robin kind of looks like an anime character.
Yeah, he does. They made him very anime.
I have huge eyes and really small mouth. Ah!
All right, this is a sweet ending, I gotta say. This ending here, it's Barbara and her father eating dinner.
Looking like that, you'll have me looking like Harvey Bullock.
He's fat.
Yeah.
Oh, let me bring my father over for a romantic moment over by
Sits
the...
right. I love this. He goes, I have something to tell you. Now listen to his line.
This is important. It won't be easy for you to hear, but it's about a job I took on recently.
He knows.
Barbara, please. Sweetheart, you're capable of making your own decisions. You don't need me to approve or even acknowledge them.
Yeah, okay.
No, isn't that's wonderful? He's saying, like, listen, he's like...
But he knows. He knows.
He knows. That's the thing. He's just like, I don't care as long as you're happy. That's what you want that's what you want your parent to say to you when you have a struggle. Like... That is really, like, if my parent had said that, I mean, my mom does. If my dad ever said that to me, I'm like, thanks.
Yeah.
You're an asshole. But I love it. That was a great, I mean, it's a snappy ending to a good episode.
It is a cop-out, but you're right, yeah.
It is a cop-out.
That's fantastic. Music of the show is so good.
Oh, so pulpy.
Very much pulpy, yeah. All right, so...
Let's wrap it up.
Is that your favorite episode? Or
that is up there. That's my favorite episode. Another one is... why am I forgetting it right now? Oh, the introduction of Clayface.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a good
first
one.
season.
Yeah, that's a great one. There's a lot in the first season.
There's a lot, and also the Batman. There's one with the Batman's mechanic where they show like where the Batmobile goes when it breaks down.
And I think one of the first ones was actually like a guy who turned into like a bat figure.
Yeah,
like a person.
The Red Claw.
Yeah,
that was the first one.
Yeah,
that was. Yeah, I think those were some of my first favorite ones. But the joy of this show, coming home in the 90s,
that was about
you know, elementary school for myself, and like sitting down on my carpet and watching it, just seeing the opening. It's so wonderful.
And it was so well done. Like, yeah,
you're
right. It's more of an adult show than it is a kid show.
Yeah, and it was dark and edgy, and it was so well written.
Very well written. It was like, it really is the closest you're going to get to a comic book in animated form.
Yeah, they'll never... And I mean, the movie, Batman and the Phantom, was that it?
The Phantom Zone? No,
that's Superman.
Hang on.
The Phantom... I was going to say Phantom Menace.
I was going to say the same thing. That's not what it is.
Mask of the Phantom.
Yes.
Batman, the Mask of the Phantom.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. It was a great movie.
Yeah, agreed.
And it was in theaters, too.
Yeah, and Sub-Zero, which was also good.
Yeah, and you can find that on Amazon Prime as well.
Absolutely.
So let's give our final thoughts on the episode, Dan.
I would, you know what? I would actually prefer if she was actually dead. I get why they did it, and it was a very nice moment at the end.
Yeah,
and that's kind of where the 90s, I mean, the trope came from, like the 90s. That's what really, like, everything's a dream or whatever.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. You obviously can't have a series if Batman's being chased like that. But, I love it. It's great. It's a great episode from a great series.
It was. And, amazing cast of characters. Kevin Conroy, whenever I read a Batman comic to this day, is the voice of my head.
He is the voice of Batman.
And he is Batman.
Yeah. What about you? Final thought?
Final thoughts? To this day, I watch a show with little boy eyes of amazement and wonder. I tear up at the end. I really held back tears at the end when Gordon told his daughter. Like right now, thinking about it, I'm a very emotional person. I just love that. And is it the best one out of the whole series? Probably top 3. Probably 1. I don't know, because the show had a consistency throughout.
Yeah.
Even here,
while being different, though, I would say very consistent. But definitely, there were periods that you could say. That's from earlier on, that's from the middle, that's from the end.
Yeah,
but still good. The quality was always really good.
The quality was always fantastic. So I love this episode very much. I think as far as storytelling goes, it grabs you in and it tells this wonderful story in 22 minutes.
Right.
So I will stick with that. I like this episode a lot. So I think we'll sign off. But remember, guys, you can watch this on Amazon Prime. If you don't have it, sign up. If you want to get any of the old Batman comics, you can always go to writersphone.com and hit the ad for 8 books, and you can go ahead and get some great used copies.
Right. All right, everyone. Keep writing.